Growing up as Tiger's son, Charlie Woods naturally faces immense expectations. People often wonder if he will follow in his father's footsteps and how he will navigate the pressures that come with such a legacy.
Always a great time to be a part of the PNC Championship. And I truly enjoyed playing with Tiger today and Charlie. They're such wonderful competitors.
Tiger's influence on Charlie's game is profound. From a young age, Charlie has been seen accompanying his father on the golf course, absorbing the nuances of the sport. Tiger's guidance is evident in Charlie's developing skills, particularly his swing mechanics and course management. The father-son duo has been a regular feature at the PNC Championship, where their synchronized play and mutual understanding have captivated audiences. Tiger's experience and strategic insights provide Charlie with a solid foundation, allowing him to develop his style within the framework of proven techniques. The inevitable comparisons. Tiger has consistently emphasized his desire for Charlie to carve his path in the golfing world. He encourages his son to be himself and not feel compelled to emulate his father's career. Tiger has stated, "I just want him to be himself. Be your person." This approach reflects Tiger's understanding of the pressures associated with professional sports and his commitment to supporting Charlie's journey. The dynamic between Tiger and Charlie Woods during father-son tournaments is nothing short of captivating. Their participation in events like the PNC Championship has offered fans a glimpse into a unique partnership that blends familial bonds with competitive spirit. Watching them play, one can't help but notice the seamless synchronicity in their movements, from their pre-shot routines to their celebratory fist bumps. This harmony is a testament to the countless hours they've spent together on the course, honing not just their skills, but also their understanding of each other's game. One particularly memorable moment occurred during the 2024 PNC Championship, when Charlie, at just 15, achieved his first hole-in-one on the par 3 fourth hole. Tiger, who was taking a brief rest at the time, heard the crowd's eruption and rushed to embrace his son, sharing in the exhilaration of the moment. Such instances highlight the deep emotional connection they share, transcending the typical player-caddy or coach-student relationship. Tiger's support for Charlie extends beyond mere participation. He offers strategic advice, helps in reading greens, and provides insights drawn from his extensive experience. However, he also knows when to step back, allowing Charlie the space to make his own decisions and learn from them. This balance of guidance and autonomy has been crucial in Charlie's development as a golfer, fostering both confidence and independence.
Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, next month. Charlie, of course, is following in the footsteps of his dad, who won 3 U.S. junior titles back in the early 90s. After the round,
when he dominated the Hurricane Junior Golf Tour's major championship at Village Golf Course in Royal Palm Beach, Florida. Competing in the 14 to 15 age category, Charlie clinched the title by an impressive 8-stroke margin, showcasing his burgeoning talent and competitive edge. A particularly striking moment in Charlie's journey was when he managed to outplay his father over 9 holes. Tiger himself recounted the experience, noting that while Charlie has yet to beat him over a full 18 holes, the day is undoubtedly approaching. This friendly rivalry not only highlights Charlie's growing prowess, but also adds a layer of motivation for both father and son. Charlie's skill set is further evidenced by his ability to execute exceptional shots under pressure. His first hole-in-one during the 2024 PNC Championship is a prime example. Using a 7-iron on the 175-yard par 3 fourth hole, Charlie's precise shot elicited a roar from the crowd and a proud embrace from Tiger. Such feats underscore his potential to perform on the significant stages. The PNC Championship has been a recurring platform for Team Woods to display their synergy and talent. Their performances have been consistently impressive, with runner-up finishes in both 2021 and 2024. These outings not only demonstrate Charlie's capability to compete alongside seasoned professionals, but also reflect the deep bond and mutual respect between father and son. Charlie Woods is growing not just as a golfer, but as an athlete. Over the past couple of years, he has experienced remarkable physical and technical growth. Standing several inches taller than he did just a year ago, Charlie has undergone the kind of transformation typical of teenagers. But for a golfer, this growth translates into a noticeable increase in power and strength, which directly impacts his performance on the course. His driving distance has improved significantly, allowing him to compete more effectively with older and more experienced players. Tiger Woods even commented on this transformation, marveling at how his son's physical development has added new dimensions to his game. Along with his newfound power, Charlie has also honed his precision, particularly with his short game. His putting, once a developing skill, has become one of the standout aspects of his play. The consistency with which he reads greens and executes under pressure is rare for a player his age. Watching him sink critical putts in high-stakes moments has impressed fans and seasoned professionals alike. Tiger himself has often mentioned how Charlie's maturity on the greens mirrors that of a much older player. When comparing Charlie's playing style to Tiger's at the same age, the similarities are striking but not identical. Tiger was a powerhouse, dominating with explosive drives and an unmatched intensity. Charlie, while displaying similar competitiveness, brings a slightly different approach to the game. His swing is smoother, almost effortless, and his focus on precision over sheer power distinguishes him from his father. Tiger has acknowledged these differences, stating that Charlie's game is uniquely his own, blending what he has learned from his father with his flair. Tiger has also spoken about how proud he is of Charlie's maturity and understanding of the game. He noted how Charlie adapts quickly, learns from his mistakes, and maintains a level-headed attitude even in challenging situations. This blend of skill, growth, and mental toughness is what makes Charlie stand out as a young golfer. As he continues to develop both physically and technically, it's exciting to imagine the kind of player he will become in the years to come.
He does some of the most incredible golf shots. Making sure that we had fun, and we did.
Being the son of Tiger Woods comes with immense pressure. From the moment Charlie Woods picked up a golf club, the world began watching, comparing him to his legendary father and speculating about his future. For most kids, this kind of attention would be overwhelming, but Charlie has shown an incredible ability to navigate it with composure and confidence. Whether it's during a tournament or just practicing on the range, he carries himself with a poise that defies his age. Tiger has always been mindful of helping Charlie handle these expectations. One piece of advice Tiger frequently gives his son is to focus on being himself. He encourages Charlie to embrace his own identity and not feel burdened by the Woods name. In interviews, Tiger has emphasized the importance of Charlie carving his path and finding joy in the game for himself, rather than trying to live up to external expectations. This guidance has been instrumental in helping Charlie stay grounded. Charlie's composure during high-pressure games is particularly impressive. Whether he's lining up a critical putt or making a strategic decision on the course, he rarely shows signs of nervousness. This level of confidence can be attributed not only to his natural talent, but also to the support system around him, especially Tiger's influence. Tiger often shares insights and strategies with Charlie during tournaments, teaching him how to stay focused and manage the mental challenges of competitive golf. With the intense media attention, Charlie seems to take it all in stride. He understands that being in the spotlight is part of being Tiger Woods' son, but he doesn't let it define him. Instead, he uses it as motivation to prove himself as a golfer in his own right. The maturity with which he handles interviews, fan interactions, and even social media scrutiny is a testament to both his upbringing and his character. The golf world froze in awe as a 15-year-old named Charlie Woods stepped onto the course and delivered a performance that felt straight out of a legend. With an effortless swing that mirrored his father Tiger Woods and a calmness far beyond his years, Charlie stunned everyone by hitting 11 consecutive birdies at the PNC Championship. How does someone so young carry the weight of such a legacy and leave the entire world wondering if the future of golf has already arrived? Achieving 11 consecutive birdies in a game of golf is nothing short of a marvel. For those unfamiliar with the sport, a birdie is when a player completes a hole in one stroke less than the par, which is the standard number of strokes for that hole. Professional golfers who've spent decades mastering their craft rarely manage such a streak. Yet here we have Charlie Woods, just a teenager, doing something that leaves even seasoned players shaking their heads in disbelief. This extraordinary performance unfolded during the PNC Championship, a unique event that pairs professional golfers with a family member. For Tiger Woods, it wasn't just about competing, it was about sharing the experience with his son, Charlie. The event wasn't just a test of skill, but also a showcase of the father-son bond, something that made their participation even more special. With all eyes on them, the Woods duo carried the weight of massive expectations. After all, when your father is Tiger Woods, one of the greatest golfers in history, people naturally expect greatness. Charlie's performance, however, was not merely about meeting expectations, it was about spectacularly exceeding them. With cameras capturing every move and fans analyzing every swing, Charlie maintained an incredible level of focus and poise. Most young players might crumble under that kind of pressure. The intensity of the spotlight, the legacy of his father looming large, and the fierce competition on the course, it's enough to rattle even experienced players. But for Charlie, it seemed to fuel his fire. One of the most remarkable aspects of Charlie's achievement is how effortless he made it look. His swing carried an uncanny resemblance to Tiger's iconic form, yet it also had a unique flair that hinted at Charlie's style. His calm demeanor throughout the game made the feat even more impressive. With each birdie, the excitement grew, and by the time he had achieved his 11th in a row, it was clear that history was being made. The name Woods carries a weight in the golf world that few can match. For decades, Tiger Woods dominated the sport, redefining what it meant to be a professional golfer. His victories weren't just about numbers. They were about breaking barriers, inspiring new generations, and carving out a legacy that transcended the sport. For Charlie Woods, this legacy is both a gift and a challenge. From the moment Charlie was born, golf seemed destined to be a part of his life. Growing up with Tiger Woods as a father meant that he was immersed in the sport from a young age. But what's interesting is how Tiger approached parenting. He wasn't the type to force his passion onto his children. Instead, he allowed them to explore their interests organically. For Charlie, this meant discovering golf on his terms, not as an obligation, but as something he genuinely loved. Charlie's name itself is a nod to history. It is widely believed to be a tribute to Charlie Sifford, the first black golfer to compete on the PGA Tour. Sifford's story is one of resilience and trailblazing, as he broke racial barriers in a historically exclusive sport. Tiger Woods has often spoken about the profound respect his family holds for Sifford, considering him a trailblazer who paved the way for future generations. Naming his son after such a figure wasn't just a tribute, it was a way to honor the legacy of inclusion and progress in golf. It wasn't just that he was Tiger's son, it was how much he already resembled his father in the way he moved. His stance, his precision, even the way he gripped the club, it all felt like a mini version of Tiger in his prime. People were drawn to those videos not just because of who Charlie was, but because of what they hinted at, a glimpse of the future, a continuation of the Woods legacy. Tiger's approach to parenting played a significant role in shaping these early experiences. He didn't pressure Charlie to take up golf or live up to his name. Instead, he created an environment where both Charlie and his sister Sam could explore their passions freely. While golf was naturally a part of their lives, so was soccer and other interests. Tiger has always emphasized that he wanted his kids to find their way, not just follow in his footsteps. This philosophy allowed Charlie to approach golf with genuine joy and curiosity, rather than as an obligation. Tiger also made sure Charlie's journey into the sport felt balanced. He didn't impose strict expectations or try to replicate his path. Instead, he encouraged a playful exploration of the game, letting Charlie grow at his own pace. This approach not only nurtured Charlie's love for golf, but also helped him develop a well-rounded identity. Whether he was on the course with his dad or playing soccer with his sister, Charlie was learning how to thrive in various settings. For many, the pandemic was a time of uncertainty and adjustment. For Charlie Woods, it became a defining period in his golf journey. While the world slowed down, Charlie's focus on golf accelerated, and the progress he made during this time was nothing short of remarkable. It was during these months that he began to transition from a talented young player to someone who could legitimately turn heads on a professional stage. Before the pandemic, Charlie's interests were spread across different sports. Like any kid, he enjoyed variety, playing soccer with enthusiasm and showing promise in multiple activities. However, when contact sports like soccer took a back seat due to restrictions, Charlie naturally gravitated more toward golf. With Tiger Woods as his guide, Charlie found himself diving deeper into the game. Spending countless hours on the course, he fine-tuned his skills, developing a level of focus and precision that was far beyond his years. This period also highlighted the unique dynamic between Charlie and Tiger. For Tiger, it wasn't just about coaching, it was about sharing something meaningful with his son. Despite dealing with his health challenges, including a significant recovery process for his right leg, Tiger devoted time to mentoring Charlie. They weren't just practicing swings, they were building a bond, one that blended familial love with a shared passion for the sport. The results of this focused time became evident as Charlie began participating in more competitive events. His natural talent, coupled with the intense practice sessions during the pandemic, transformed his game. Tiger couldn't have been prouder. It wasn't just the technical skills Charlie had developed, but also the composure and maturity he displayed on the course. Watching his son take to the game with such dedication was, for Tiger, a deeply rewarding experience. The PNC Championship was more than just another tournament for Charlie Woods. It was the moment he truly stepped into the spotlight, showing the world what he was capable of and leaving no doubt that he was a prodigy in the making. Paired with his father, Tiger Woods, Charlie faced immense pressure. But what unfolded on the course was nothing short of extraordinary. It wasn't just about their second-place finish. It was about the chemistry, the composure, and the undeniable talent that Charlie displayed. From the moment they stepped onto the course, the bond between Tiger and Charlie was evident. Dressed in matching peach-colored polos, they looked like a team in every sense of the word. For fans, it was a nostalgic moment, reminiscent of Tiger's iconic days on the PGA Tour. But as the tournament progressed, it became clear that this wasn't just about Tiger passing the torch. It was about Charlie lighting his flame. Charlie's poise throughout the event was remarkable. At just 12 years old, he handled the pressure with a maturity far beyond his age. The cameras, the crowd, the expectations, it all seemed to rub his back as he focused on the game. Every swing was precise and every putt was calculated. Watching him play, it was hard not to be reminded of a young Tiger Woods, complete with the signature fist pumps that have become synonymous with the Woods name.